Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Look, if you're thinking about moving to California or you are in the state of California, you're trying to find the best credit unions to join. I'm going to share with you some of the best credit unions in California to join that I know that tops Navy Federal. Because many people, they try to join Navy Federal and it's very challenging for them to join because they don't have family members that are military related, right? However, these here credit unions, I would say you should join because one, with most of these credit unions, they do offer a skip a payment on their loans, okay? That's number one. Number two is that many of these credit unions, you can join and that hard inquiry that they pull, you can actually apply for multiple accounts, at least 2 accounts with these credit unions. Now, the first credit union I'm talking about is Patelco. Now, the reason that I like Patelco is because they offer signature lines of credit, okay? Now, with their signature lines of credit, and they offer personal loans, but their signature lines of credit is the best. And I'll explain that to you. But here's the thing about it. Their signature lines of credit go up to $50,000, okay? Up to $50,000. Now, I know some people like, well, the interest rate is like high because it's 12%, right? Well, here's the thing about it. Let's look at the personal loans. With the personal loans, their interest rates start at 7.9. Now, and their loans go up to 100,000. But here's the challenge that most people don't get when you're comparing the personal loan to the line of credit. Here's the thing about it. With the personal loan, when you apply for it and you get approved for it, again, you pay it down, but you have to apply for it again. However, with this line of credit, it's an open-ended revolving line of credit. So that way when you pay it down, you can continue to use it. So say that you was starting a pressure washer business, all right? Just for instance, a pressure washer business. You're able to buy all of your equipment. Say that you need a vehicle. Instead of getting a car loan, use the line of credit to buy a little vehicle or something like that. Then the money you're making from the pressure washer business, you take that money and pay down the line of credit. Then you're able to use that line of credit again. So that's one thing about it. So going for that personal line of credit, and then also adding to that, their credit cards. Now, their credit cards go up to $50,000 as well. So if you was able to get a line of credit, and on the credit cards, it's soft pull, and people do get high limits, $10,000, $15,000, $25,000 lines of credit. So if you're able to just from the beginning get $50,000 with them, which is both revolving lines of credit, there you go. You have enough money to start your business, okay? That being said, let's talk about the other one. Now, again, here's something I want to tell you. With Patelco, they pull Experian FICO 8. Now, the way to join is through the Financial Fitness Association, okay? I just needed to clarify that. If you just came out of a bankruptcy, like you fresh out of a bankruptcy, like 30 days out of a bankruptcy, School First Credit Union would probably be the credit union you want to take a look at. Now with School First Credit Union, they pull Experian, okay? Now, the good thing about it, when they do a hard pull on your credit report, it's 60 days. So with that 60 days, you could apply for multiple loans with them or credit cards, okay? I just wanted to throw them in the mix because a lot of people may have just came out of a bankruptcy and been having challenges trying to get an unsecured credit card. Well, School First will definitely be your best option if you're coming out of a bankruptcy, okay? Westcom. Westcom would be one of my top credit unions in California, all right? And here's the reason why. You only need $1 to open up a savings account to become a member with Westcom. Plus, they offer skip a payment on loans. Now, here's something else that you all need to know about Westcom. Westcom Credit Union. They pull Experian FICO 8. All right, they do pull Experian FICO 8. Now, here's the thing about it. Where it says, can I skip a payment? Yes, you can skip a payment on the loans and lines of credit. So that's the reason that I like them, because you may be switching a job, you may have some financial hardship or something like that where you may not be able to make your payment for a month. So they allow you to skip a payment, all right? Now, also, looking at their credit cards, they have a credit card, 0% interest on purchases and balance transfers up to 12 months. Their credit card limits go up to $50,000 as well. Okay? So that's another thing that I wanted to point out, because a lot of people are not even aware of this. So if you're in California, Southern California, and you're looking for a great credit union, Westcom Credit Union. Also, adding to that, look at their personal lines of credit. Their personal lines of credit go up to $100,000. So this is a credit union you can join. Okay, say that you know that you have good credit, you don't have a lot of hard inquiries, and you wanted to try to get $50,000 to $75,000. You can go for the credit card and a line of credit with the same hard pull. Okay. Then you have Golden One. The reason that I have Golden One Credit Union here is because you can join them with $1 as well. Okay? You can join them with $1 as well. And they also offer lines of credit. Their lines of credit go from $500 up to $30,000. All right? So that's the reason that I like Golden One Credit Union. Now, my favorite credit union is Baxter Credit Union. Baxter Credit Union, BCU. This is my top credit union. And the reason that it's my top credit union is because it uses a Advanced 3 TransUnion score. So for you guys, when you go to Credit Karma and you pull your Credit Karma and they say your TransUnion score is a 700, now your Vantage score is very different from your FICO score, okay? So with Baxter Credit Union, they use Vantage Score TransUnion 3. Vantage 3 TransUnion score, okay? Or they may use FICO 9 TransUnion score. Now, if you don't know that score, you can click the link in the description and get your real credit file, and you can see what your actual FICO 9 score is. But they're definitely one of those ones. Now here's another one. This here credit union, I would say is a top one. And what this credit union is, this is Farmers Insurance Credit Union. Now, the way that you join Farmers Insurance Credit Union, let me back up right quick. Here, let's go back. How do you join here? In reference to join Baxter Credit Union, it's very easy to join, okay? They have 4 options. They call it the Life Money U Foundation, okay? It's a nonprofit program that they have, and if you join that, you can join Baxter Credit Union. That's the easiest way to join Baxter Credit Union for those of you that want to join, all right? So the Life Money U, that's how you join, through the Life Money U Foundation, okay? It's $5 to join. All right. Now, going back to Farmers Insurance Credit Union. With Farmers Insurance Credit Union, if you are a member of the American Consumer Council, okay, if you become a member of the American Consumer Council, then you're able to join Farmers Credit Union. I just made a full video about Farmers Credit Union. I think that if you learn how to leverage, if you're in California, this is the credit union you definitely want to join. It's definitely easy to join, so it doesn't take that much to join this here credit union. All right? Now, I have the data points in the other video, but at the same time, looking at this, they have the credit cards. Their credit cards only go up to no interest for balance transfers and purchases up to 6 months. However, that being said, when you look at their personal loans. Let's look at the personal loans so you can know the difference. Their signature loans go up to $40,000. Now, I have a client that was excited because this credit union managed to give him funding almost $100,000 because they gave him the line of credit plus the credit card. I don't see where they offer business, so it may have just been the credit cards and the lines of credit and the loan. So he had multiple accounts with them, and he stated, and look at here, it does offer to skip a payment. So you can actually skip a loan payment with them. So that's very good when you're having a hard time. You have First Tech. Now with First Tech, they offer the lines of credit for $25,000. They hard pull, Experian. They are check system sensitive, and they may require proof of income as well. Okay, they may require proof of income as well. Here's one. It's not in California, but they're not based in California, but they are very good, which is State Employees Credit Union. Okay, now they just offer these signature loans, but at the same time, they give a lot of money. So if you're trying to raise a lot of money, they offer a lot of money. And one other credit union that I think is a hidden gem that a lot of people don't know about, and this is the United States Senate Federal Credit Union. Okay? Now with the United States Senate Federal Credit Union, they're, as you can see here, they offer a lot, especially when it comes to loans, okay? The interest rates are cheaper going here. I made a video about them as well, so I'll put that in the comments and stuff. But I wanted to show you in terms of like their personal loans. Their personal loans goes up to $70,000 on the personal loans. Now also with their personal lines of credit go up to $50,000. Okay, so I made some data points for this here. But if you're moving to California and you're trying to figure out which is the best credit union to join, these are some of the best credit unions I would say for you to actually take into consideration, or you should have access to. All right, because they're easy to join and they give lots of money. All right, and long as you have, I would say, long as you're working with a 670, 680 credit score, you shouldn't have any problem with getting access to large amounts of funding with these credit unions, okay?